beautiful princesses and my handsome princes. Hunter Kareem is here again with a new lesson that you are definitely going to get in grade 1. Now, remember, we have been learning about, the first thing that we learned about was parts of speech. And we learned about nouns. And what are nouns again? Naming words. And these words can be names of animal, place, things, or people. And we also learned about singular and plural. We learned about singular nouns and plural nouns. So we learned that for some nouns, we make them plural by adding s, as in the word dog. Dogs. So we make dog plural by adding a s. So now this is plural dogs. And plural means more than one. Also, we learned that for some nouns, we make them plural by adding es. Nouns that end with s. We had es to make them plural. So, this was the word bus. Singular bus means one bus. And now it is buses. And this is plural buses, meaning more than one bus. Now today we're going to integrate what we have been learning. We learned about noun and we learned about singular nouns and plural nouns. So we are going to integrate them and we're going to make sentences with them using special words is and are. So we're going to make sentences using these two special words. Alright, boys and girls, well, remember, take out your pencils and your books and take notes. You're going to get these in grade 1. And we're talking about is. Is. We use is in a sentence when it is talking about one singular noun. And singular means one. Singular noun. So remember we did singular nouns. So we're going to use singular nouns and make sentences with the word is. Because that is when you use the word is. When you're writing a sentence and you're going to use the word is, make sure that the noun is singular, as in the word dog. The dog is sleeping. I know that we're used to our home language, as in patois, as Jamaican, and we may say, the dog asleep. We don't use is at all. We say, the dog asleep. But we have to adapt English also, because when we go out in the working world or we go to other countries, there are going to be people there who are speaking English and we need to know how to communicate with them. So we have to learn to speak English also along with our own language. So we use is when the noun is singular with a singular noun. And I'm going to be giving you some examples of when we... Now here I have some simple sentences with the word is. So remember we say we use the word is when we're talking about a singular noun. Something singular has to be one thing that the sentence is talking about. Now let's read the first sentence. It says, the dog is sleeping. Now, what is this sentence talking about? The dog. And how many dogs? One. One dog. As you can see, it is one dog. If it was more than one dog, which letter would be on it? A S. But we're not talking about more than one. We're talking about one, which is singular. And that's when we use is. The dog is sleeping. So you see, it is one singular noun. It's a singular noun, and you use is when the noun is singular. Next sentence. The cat is on the mat. As you can see, cat here is singular, meaning it is how many cats? One cat. And you use is with the singular noun. The cat is on the mat. The pig is eating. How many pigs? One. Singular pig. Pig is. And we use is with the singular pig because that is how it is in English language. You use is with a singular noun. Pam is a girl. Pam is how many person right here? One. So she is singular. So you use is. Pam is a girl. He is sick. And he here is singular. And he can be a boy or a man. And this is one person. So you use is in this sentence because it's a singular noun. He is sick. So remember, you use his when the noun is singular or the sentence is talking about one person or one thing. And he is a pronoun. So we have different types of noun. And he right here is a. So boys and girls, we're moving on to are. So we did is. I remember we said that is singular and we use is with a singular noun. So we are moving on to are. So if is is singular, what you think are is? Plural. Very good. We use are with plural nouns. When you're reading a sentence or you're writing a sentence and you're going to use are in it, make sure that the nouns, they are plural for these type of sentences. So I know again, as I said that we are used to our own language in Jamaica where we speak patois. And we don't use her. We use, for instance, if we're going to say the dogs are sleeping, we will say the dog them asleep. The dog them asleep. So dog them would be like are, or them would be the plural form for are in patois. But as I said, we have to still learn English so that we can communicate with people who are speaking English or in places who require standard English. So we're going to talk about are now. So, the dogs. See, this is now more than one dogs because of the S. So remember, we use S to pluralize some nouns. The dogs are sleeping. So you see that, boys and girls? So we use are when the nouns are plural. The dogs are sleeping. The cats are eating. So it is talking about cats. Is this one cat or more than one cat? More than one cat because there is a S. And because of the S, it shows that this is more than one, which is a plural. And cats is a naming word. It's a noun. The cats are eating. Therefore, we use the word are. Pam and Sam are friends. Now, who is the sentence talking about? Who are in the sentence? How many people? Two. Who are they? Pam and Sam. So it's two nouns, more than one. So we use the word are. Pam and Sam are friends. It's more than one. The buses. So remember, we pluralize some noun by adding es. Because this noun ends with an s, so we pluralize it by adding es. So the buses, and what do we use? Are big. So we use are when the nouns are plural. And this is more than one. Buses. So it's plural. My dishes. And as you can see, we had es at the end to make dishes pluralized because of s and h. For some nouns, nouns that end with s and h, we had es at the end to make them plural, make them more than one. And therefore we use the word are because we're talking about more than one dishes. My dishes are pretty. So we use are in the sentence when the nouns are more than one, plural. Now it's activity time. We're going to put either is or are in these sentences to complete them. Now remember, we use is when the noun is singular. And we use are when the noun is plural. So singular noun means one. Plural nouns means more than one. So let's see which of these sentences we're going to use is and are to complete them. Let's read. The man walking. Which of them? Is it is walking or are walking? Is man singular or plural? Is man one man or two or three? It is what? Singular. So it is one. So which one of these are we supposed to use when you're talking about a singular noun? One. Very good. Is. The man is walking. Clap yourself. Very good. So, singular noun, and we use is because it's talking about one man. Now let's go to the next sentence. The girls sitting. Now, how many girls are here? Is it one? Is it singular girls, meaning one, or plural girls, meaning more than one? Very good. More than one. So which of these words are we going to use to show that it is more than one? When we're using them, we have to use it with more than one nouns. Is it is or are? Very good. Are. So let's put the word are on the line. The girls are sitting because it's a plural noun. Moving on. My friends playing. Now, what is the sentence talking about? My what? friends. And is friends singular or plural? Plural. There's the S to show that it's plural. Now, which one of these words are we going to use? Are we going to use is or are we going to use are? Very good. Are, because it's plural nouns. More than one, friends. Now, let's read now. Let's read now. My friends are playing. The book on the mat. Now, what is the sentence talking about? The book. And how many books? One book. Book. This is singular book. Now, which one of these words are we going to put in the sentence to complete it? Which one of these words we use when there is a singular noun, when you're talking about a singular noun? Which one? Very good. Is. Is. The book, because it's the book they're talking about, is on the mat. Talking about the book. And where's the book? It's on the mat. Foxes, and see, we have es to pluralize this noun because it ends with x. Foxes, wild animals. Now, which one of these are we going to use because they are talking about more than one foxes? Are we going to use is or are? Are. Nice. Very good. Are. Because we use are when the noun is plural. And the noun that they're talking about now is foxes. This is more than one foxes. So we say foxes are wild animals. The last one, churches. Let me put this up for you. Churches open today. Now, which one of these the words are you going to use? Are you going to use is or are? Very good. Are, because we're talking about more than one churches. So we use are. Now let's read it. Churches are open today. Alright, clap yourselves, boys and girls. Great job. So we use is when the noun's singular. And we use are when the noun's plural. So that is how we use is and are. There are other times that you're going to learn about is and are doing other things. But for now, boys and girls, we're going to focus on is and are using in sentence. So that is my lesson today, boys and girls, on is and are. I hope you have been taking notes, boys and girls. You're going to get them in grade 1. Parents, make sure you're sitting with them and you're explaining also, and you're letting them take in notes too, because when they go to primary school in grade 1, they are going to get is and are. So boys, who am I? And girls, Auntie Carrie. And remember, tell mommy and daddy and everyone that you know to go to my YouTube channel where they can get lessons on reading, and also for children who are going to school in September, whether they're in grade 1 or grade 2, or probably they have been getting these things and they are not understanding it. So now they can view my lessons and get a better understanding if they were not grasping the concept when they were in school. So please subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. I'm on Instagram and I'm also on Facebook. Boys and girls, remember, continue to read. Bye.